welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Gore Screaming Show. So we're going to start from the beginning, the very new game. I'm sorry, I feel kinda ill, but I should be fine for this recording. Not sure how much I will record, but okay. Anyway, what we're going to do is get Aoi road, I think, but I'm not going to strictly aiming for her road. It's like, basically what we are going to do is what I did like with, like, for example, Little Busters or Muramasa. I will simply not pick what I picked before. In mind that I would like to see Aoi, but I'm not going to, if I see like two choices and one is obviously Aoi, but I like the different choices better, I'm going to choose different choice because I want this to be like, you know, I want to experience this as I would like make a choices, basically, right? Not just like aiming for the character, because that's, I don't know, I don't like that kind of like gameplay, basically, to just like go with like walkthrough or whatever and just like stride forward to like the end. I like to make my own story, my own choices, so we'll see where I end up. Even if I think I would like to check Aoi road, because basically the first road we did, Akana, it was supposed to be Aoi road, really. Like, I was thinking like Aoi is like the most like enigmatic character out of them when I start, but then the choices with Sadashima, with Akana being like friend from the childhood and stuff, everything changed into her road basically because of the choices. But yeah, but since we are choosing like different things, then we're not going to like listen metal with Aoi in the nurse room, I think, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to try to get the choices that I didn't do last time, so there might be like a lot of like loading, because if I choose by mistake something I already did, then I'm going to just like load and let's just like change it. So yeah, let's just go. I speak too much. Let's just do it. What's the prologue? We can skip this, I guess. Okay, so first of all, last time we looked at Aoi, so now let's look at Akana, I guess, because, well, we had her road and she's like way more interesting than Misono, I think, so I don't know, I kind of don't like Kika, like from what we saw like in the very beginning of the game. It's like least interesting character for me. We'll see. Let's look at Akana. Talk about awkward. His gaze wanders to Akana, who's sitting in the center of the class, with her chin resting on her hands. Kazuyagi Akana. Remembering her puts Kyoji in a dark mood. Yeah, no wonder. Now we know why. He feels like he's been left in the most desolate place imaginable, late at night without a single star in sight. Ow, zip it already. And it takes a real dofus to call someone else a dofus. Okay, some backstory. So finally we got like some additional backstory also with this like replay. Seriously, just shut up already. Besides, what are you at my house this early in the morning? The parents were friends. So he was a friend of Akana since childhood. They would always play together, even since preschool. She was a spirited girl who's always joining in with games, no matter how dangerous they were. And then... Wow! Wow, we get this like in the very like first minutes of the game? I could get this like that early in the game? Holy shit! Okay, I guess I will see in like editing if I need to censor this, but I did not expect it like anything like that from the beginning. I was almost like, I was tempted to stream recording of the first episode because I was like, yeah, early game, like there's like going to be nothing, so I could just stream the recording. Yeah. He wishes he could forget the way she looked back then, with her face scrunched up and her cheeks streaked with tears, but he can't. Akana, who was always so animated and tough, looked so frightened. Until that happened, he would never seen her that way. Thankfully, none of the kids who were behind that incident were in this classroom. Honestly, Kyoji wishes he would never see them again. No wonder. I wonder if she still remembers. Oh yeah, she remembers. Kyoji gives her a sideways glance, his heart still heavy in anxiety. He hopes she forgot about it somehow. It would be much easier for him if she did. When he was at the podium earlier, he got the feeling that Akana looked at him, her gaze as earnest as it ever was. He got a feeling Akana just looked his way. Her gaze momentarily locks with his, but then she immediately looks away. Yep, she likes you. She once again turned her eyes towards the teacher. It looks like she's biting her lip. He decided to just leave the classroom. Yeah, we just like skipped like the class basically. With that thought in mind, Kyoji gets to his feet, but just then, part of the invisible wall crumbles. Okay, is it different or is it the same? Shift. Okay, it's different. I guess it's because we looked at her this time. Yeah, it is. Although he manages to reply casually, Kyoji's heart is very much beating fast. He didn't think Akana would approach him on her own. No, not after what happened. Akana continues speaking, her expression a bit nervous. Yeah? America? I don't know. They just said they would be away for a while. Mom act like it was as much a sightseeing trip as anything else. Okay. How are you folks? Doing well? And Masaru and Satoshi too? Yeah, at this point we still don't know that everyone in the class basically know what happens to Akana. Well, really? Their conversation comes to an abrupt stop. Yeah, she's not cool with me. I mean, it makes sense. After all, Akana might be all smiles now, but she's clearly refusing to look him in the eye. Also, you kept like reminding me in the comments basically that Sadashima is not that bad in Akana road. So I'm scared of like doing different roads. Like, how the hell this guy is not bad in Akana road? Like, how is that even possible? Like, my mind can't just comprehend. She wasn't like this before. She used to always be familiar with him, too familiar, enough for them to scuffle. He knows it's only natural for her to treat him like this after what happened. But the realization that things have changed still saddens him. It almost makes him want to scream out in frustration. The conversation trails off again. The rest of the class doesn't even try to hide the fact they're staring at them. But just as Kyoji starts feeling like he can't stand a second longer, help comes from an unexpected direction. Yo, Shinta, what about you? Akana looks somewhat relieved to see him. Yeah. Also, maybe like the first scene was not that fun, but we're finally in like fun times again. Like the last episodes of Akana Road were like so freaking horrifying. Oh god. Akana walks off like Shinta and just stepped in to replace her. Okay, that happened already. We got introduced to Sadashima. Things don't really change much by lunchtime. Okay. Okay, so last time, what I did last time. Also, let me like. Should I like start like from the beginning? I'll just like continue. I think last time I did. I don't like this. Because I really don't like this. So I will go with wow, a guy is actually trying to win Akana over. Huh. That's the extent of his brief reply. Ooh. Okay. Whoa, a guy actually trying to win Akana over. That's so savage, holy shit. He can't imagine it. Kyoji always thought of Akana as a tomboyish sort of girl. She was the kind of troublemaker all the boys in the class used to be afraid of. Now someone's trying to woo Akana? That Akana? No way. Oh, but back then, the fact that Akana was a woman was definitely trust before Kyoji's eyes. Wow. You got like remember to that? Okay, we just... Okay, and now we got introduced to Aoi. Last time, we've been introduced to her in the classroom, I believe. Like, Akana was like, hey, you don't remember Aoi? Something like that, right? If I remember correctly. So, she's like introduced later. If we look at Akana in the beginning. Kyoji doesn't remember her very well, but she was in his class before he moved out. Apparently Aoi was Akana's friend, even back then. After being told that, Kyoji got the feeling that he might have seen her back then, when Akana was out playing with other girls. Okay, so last time... Call the nurse? Yeah. Last time we did call the nurse. Yeah, last time we did call the nurse. And we left in this room, we've been in this room with Aoi listening to the music. Yeah. But this time we'll take help from Akana this time. Let's go with this, because it's a different choice and I want to see his. It's fine, you take care of it. Okay. I just hope that if I do like reverse choices, I will not end on Akana Road anyway. Like, by logical standpoint, if I do reverse choices, I should not get Akana Road, right? Because I did like pretty like badly, it seems, in the beginning, in terms of like Akana points. But I still got her road, so... Well, I got 2 points in her right now, so I wonder like... what I will end up with. It just cuts and bruises anyway. I feel like it'll probably make for the creepy nurse. But if it's just slight wound like this... Kyoji looks down while he speaks, inspecting his wounds. Suddenly he feels a shadow looming over him. Okay. Bloodlust hangs in air, okay. Kyoji looks up in fear at Akana, seeing how her face has screwed up in anger. A vein bulged across her forehead. Akana got scared. I mean, Aoi got scared. Stop, chill. She pinches Kyoji's cheek as far as it will go. See? New experience, Aoi. New experience. Aoi, who's been sitting quietly in the corner, whispers like she's impressed. Great. Okay. With a kind of violent treatment? Safely behind him, Kyoji walks home. Akana looks up at him, exasperated. Okay, that's actually new. I tried to shift. Shut up. Actually, I just need to like one time shift, right? And then I can just like normally. Okay. Kyoji froze sullenly. When he returns to the back of the school, he found his bike as a shadow of his former self. It speaks, its spokes were bent, and it says it was missing. I don't think that happened last time, right? He didn't like go back for this bike. Something probably happened to it during the brawl. He recalls something hitting his head quite hard. He doesn't want to imagine it, but they probably threw it at him. Okay. That's new. Thankfully, his bike is of the folding type, so it's relatively light. Folding type? What's the folding bike? Wait, what? I don't think I ever saw folding type of bike. How does that work? And it didn't hit him anywhere dangerous either. He still can't believe that he got away with just a few bruises. However, the bike ended up getting smashed against the wall. The impact left a skid mark on the school building. Man. Bike, yeah. Akana shrugs indifferently. But he's grumbling. Gyoji tightly purses his lips. Even if she asks nicely, that's the one question he can't answer. Especially not to her. Wait, what? I missed something. Oh yeah. Yeah, we fought because, like, of her. Akana closed her arms and glanced at him. Wow. Wow. Why are you digging that old story up? What does that have to do with anything? Gyoji jabs his fingers indirectly at her. I mean, that teacher was crazy. I get telling kids to finish that was on their plate, but giving me just a margarine for lunch? That's not a meal. They basically put a piece of cold lard on my plate and told me to eat it. Do you have any idea how gross that was? Yeah, just type that already. And stop bringing up stories from when I was a kid all the time. Akana laughs openly. Kyoji was about to retort, but her laughter drains all his anger away. His shoulders slump. Yeah, you haven't changed either. Thank goodness. She was so awkward around him at first, he couldn't help but feel like she was still troubled by what happened. Seeing her like this is the huge relief. Well, she's trying to mask it. Oh, Aoi is here. Okay. Hearing that mumble from behind, Kyoji and Akane both jump. They forgot, but yeah, Aoi is here too. Okay, so she actually like walked with us. Where's she leaving? Like, also nearby? Akane waves her hand in the frustrated manner. Aoi's voice is indifferent as she raises her hand and points to the right. Okay. So they are partially the same way. The small nod of her head, Aoi walks into the side street, her steps looking like she's dragging her feet. Oh! She's hurt! Now I want to help her. What happened? I'm worried. See, details like this wants me to like drive the story into different direction, basically. Now I'm like more worried about Aoi than Akane. I mean, if we just disregard everything, what we just like saw and remember from the early game for Akane, right? Sadashima and stuff. Yeah, we are just not going for like our Akane's choices this time. But yeah. Now I'm worried about Aoi. Kyoji and Akane find themselves looking at each other. Yamiko is really, you know, kind of gloomy. Yeah. Right. So yeah, let's get going. The two of them go quietly all of a sudden. Every now and again, they said something, like they just remembered it, but doesn't last. It's not because they're uncomfortable around each other, not exactly in a way. It's more like they're embarrassed. They keep walking like this for 10 minutes when Kyoji suddenly stops his tracks. Huh? I think my guardian's here to pick me up. Oh. As soon as Kyoji says that, a drawling voice reaches his ears. Okay, last time Akane met Yamiko like next day, I believe, when she comes to get us, right, from home. I wonder like how Aoi will run, because there's like the running choice, right? We'll like look at the one that's like run. If she's like dragging her feet right now, then she's like hurt. Maybe she's sprained her leg somewhere. Hi Yamiko, okay. you are like going back from like shopping, I guess.
今日は早じまい。今ね、お弁当買ってきたところだったのよ。あれ？保護者って。
Yep. And now you will have to like learn the harsh truth that this is Yamiko now. Akana stares at her with round eyes, only for Yamiko to call out. Yes. Yep, that's not Himeko anymore. Time to face the punishment. Kyoji and Akana exchanged on their gaze and slammed over in defeat. That was probably her attempt to get an angry pout, but not in the slightest a bit unrivering. Sorry, Yamiko, you are not fooling anyone. Akana furrows her brows, puzzled. Oh right, you don't know, that's her pen name. Saitama? Okay. Also, that's way different moods than we had like last time. Last time, she pretty much like pinched like Akana cheek and everything, right? And Akana was like, Himeko, Himeko, and then, yeah, sure, Yamiko, yeah, that's good. And now like she's like more chill. Akana looks at Yamiko, surprised by her proud explanation. Okay, it's still happening. Yamiko hands slithers over Akana with a speed one would never imagine from her slow, gentle way of talking. With her hands clasped over Akana's mouth, she narrowed her eyes. Damn! That's a lot of hate. What's with that awful specific example? Yamakawa Himeko is known as Saitama Yamiko, with a real name that sounds like stage name for the music and troupe, and an infuriatingly cliche pen name. This young lady is a writer for the occult magazine Abrace. On top of that, she's his mother's cousin. She's too young to be his aunt, but too old for him to consider her as the older sister. As such, she comfortably fits into the role of a friendly older cousin. According to her, when Kyoji was little and lived here, she often doted on him. The doting part is entirely according to Yamiko though, but from this perspective, nothing good ever came from spending time with her. Yamiko moved out of this town when she went to college, after which she started working at the major publisher in the big city. During the time, she fell out of touch with the family. But when Kyoji household moved to the same area as Yamiko because of his father's job, they start talking again. And then, about a year ago, she quit her job at the big publisher for whatever reason and became the writer for Abrace, an underground magazine that's third rated best. We know that already. It's just like different like place, but the same explanation. Does Yamiko decided to move to Korehito? I don't think I need to like read this really like out loud and stuff, right? Just like sum up, because we already had this backstory. We know. Yamiko ends up as his guardian. Ignoring Kyoji quip, Yamiko moves her face closer to Akana. Yeah. Horrifying. She's smiling, but the smile doesn't extend to her eyes. He thinks he can see her breaking the cold sweat. Yeah. Finally, Frida Akana replies with grasping for air. Okay. Then she forced her way. Yamiko claps her hands together with a satisfied smile. Okay, Akana has a short walk away from Kyoji's endemic apartment. She will see him tomorrow before he and Yamiko end up in the apartment. Okay. Kyoji shuts himself off in the room. Is that new? No? It's been already here. Okay. Okay, so we're going to talk about how Akana grew up. Okay. She has? Oh. Okay, that's a new choice that we didn't have before. Did I screw it up and I'm going into Akana road again? Choosing the choices that I did not want it like backfired. Oh wait, no, this is the old choice because we already had this conversation. Oh, sorry. Okay. So what was the last time I said here? I'm not sure. Didn't she? I think I said like you think last time, so I will say I guess. Kyoji screws up his face in a grumpy expression before shoveling a spoon of pudding into his mouth. Yeah, that's a new one. That's definitely true. She acted like a boy when they were younger. Yes, also, yeah, I am aware of the heart system, that the heart means points. Yes, I'm aware of that, and I know I just got the heart into Akana Road, yes, but I'm not going to back on my choices just because I got the point. If I end up on Akana Road, then I would just load. Okay? We're just like checking different options and hopefully get another road, okay? She acted like a boy when they were younger. But at the same point, her body became curvy without gaining much height, making Kyoji stand much taller than her. He keeps telling himself that it's only been 3 years, but as it turns out, 3 years were enough to change them both. Yamiko is the first, finishing her pudding. She get to her feet. I think in this episode we are mostly learning new stuff about Akana, right? Some backstories again. I mean, maybe not new, but some like different perspective. She turns around and leans forward, pointing index finger at Kyoji nose. Oh. What was the panel there? I hope that was not Akana. Well, we have Kika now, learning about Kika. The one to say that was Misono Kika. Do you hear something? Oh yeah, we had this and they were talking about Akana. What are they saying? Yeah, okay. Right? About Satashima, how he fought Satashima, you are jealous of Satashima? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's free. They want to say that was Miss Kika, a girl who was in the same class as the Kyoji in the old school. She's one of the prettiest girls in the class and the honor student. She stands out naturally as she's half Japanese, making her the talk of the class. Yeah, also looks like the least interesting, I think. Like, I mean, she's the honor student, like, I don't know, like, this is, I feel like she's like too stiff. Man has been so boisterous until just a moment ago, suddenly climbs up. But she have the power, I guess, in the class. Oddly enough, Kika's voice managed to silence everyone. Indeed, Kyoji can hear something. There's an announcement chiming out through the PA system. Oh yeah, we are going to have... yeah, this. Okay, so last time... oh, I know what it is. Okay, this is the secret room. This is the secret room where we meet Kika. This is Kika's secret hideout, basically. So, let's not, this time, let's not go inside. But considering Kyoji turns her out. It's probably just a storeroom or something. There's no need to look inside there. By now, he's tired of walking around the school, so he decided to go back to the entrance. Hi.
今から帰り
Yeah. Also, yeah, like the skip button is like very weird. It's like skipping bunch of times, then stops, and then if you click it again, it skips again. It's like giving you false, like you falsely think that you already, like you didn't read something, but you actually did. It's weird. What happened? He can't come up with anything to say. Looks like Akana is on her way home too. The way things are going, they will end up going home together. Okay, that's a new choice, I think. I don't recognize this choice. Let's see. I don't recognize this choice. Yeah, we had the back alley then. We don't want Akana Road, really. They will end up going home together. I mean, in this particular road, like how we acted towards her, like we didn't really care, like we didn't like what happened with Sadashima and her. Like when he was like hitting on her, basically. I know that I should click don't invite her because I don't want her road. Invite her? Nah, I think I will still do don't invite her, not because it's her road, but because as like Kyoji mind in this road, I don't see her as the girlfriend, I see her as my childhood friend. And with Sadashima, in the very beginning of the game, I didn't like step in, I wasn't like, I don't like it, I'm jealous. I was like, oh wow, someone's actually hitting on Akana? Wow, that's weird. So yeah, I feel like weird that Akana, like someone's hitting on Akana. But yeah, we're trying to just delete Sadashima from mind for now. So let's not invite her, because the rumors and everything, we don't want to spread more rumors about school, right? We're just friends. So let's just don't invite her. He still feels too awkward to ask Akana to come with him. Maybe he will be better to better off going home alone for now. So yeah, Koji says, intentionally turning his back to her in the curt gesture. I wonder, like, is it possible to have like the same amount of points in every single girl here in like the prologue? Can you like end up with like no road, basically? I wonder if that's possible. He feels a kind of dejected mood behind him, which spurs him to walk away even faster. As he heads home alone, he runs into someone who's standing in place, just through entrance, in front of the convenience store. Oh, is that new? No? Yamiko-san. Okay. Yeah? You're shopping for dinner? As always. The word new is enough to give Kyoji bad feeling. Oh yeah, she's like always giving like weird like flavors. That aside, she's been curious why about the way Yamiko-san seems to be looking around him. Oh yeah, she's like looking for Akana probably. In plural. Eh?
私の姿を見かけたから、お前あっち行ってろよ。あ、キョウジ君ひどい。とか言ってんじゃないかな。そんなことしてたら女の子に悪いでしょ。じゃないと彼女がかわいそうでしょ。
Oh, we don't have a girl right now. That's one hell of the fantasy you dreamt up.
だってキョウちゃんモテそうだし、その上テレヤだし、そういうことってありそうじゃない？
No, fat chance of that. Besides, it's just my second day of school. How would I get a girlfriend that fast? I'm not that popular. Sure. No, that's not what I meant. Stop picking apart everything I say. She's good at Umineko. Two of them naturally head home.
大体ね、本来は子供同士の喧嘩に親を呼ぶってのが変なのよ。親が学長に言いつけて、
Yeah. See. That night, Yamiko says this is her usual slow tone as she digs in her instant curry. No, don't they say it's enough anymore these days, like with bullying and exhortation? Yeah. Ow. She pinched into his ears hard. It only takes a moment for her attitude to switch it again. Yeah, we just got to talk about how we were like fighting. Yeah, Pied Piper. Yeah. Work this late? Are you sure your sleep schedule isn't backwards? Are they? Yeah, you cannot seriously with Kyoji's skepticism. That's right. Yamiko leans and pokes Kyoji with her finger. Obviously! No one asked you to let me bath with you? Isn't it just me or you're oddly obsessed with that? What did something bad happen to you in the past when you were bathing with a guy? Wow, she's like, what? Wait, what? What happened? Now I'm curious. Yamiko looks away awkwardly. Wait, really? I got it right? Oh god, no. What happened? No, I didn't really mean it like that. Does Kyoji start fidgeting about awkwardly? Okay, you got me. Huh? She boisterously slaps him on the back. He feels stupid that he was worried about her for even a second. Enough! Stop laughing at me and get out. He pushes her back out of the room. Okay, and now we have this part that we already saw. I think I'm on Akana Road again. Was it Akana? I think I fucked up something. Wait, I will just load the game like when here. Let's don't invite, let's just shift. Just a bit. When we get the... We're on Akana Road! Okay! Never mind! So the idea of like going with different choices didn't work out really. It really didn't work out. Unless we still can get Akana Aoi Road. I mean, we still didn't have like the choice for like looking like who's like running and stuff, right? Okay, we have this choice. Yeah, that's already the same. You don't have to come over anymore, because last time I said I don't mind. They might be childhood friends, but maybe I can still save this. Maybe I can still save this. They might be childhood friends, but it doesn't mean he should take her favors or granting nowadays. If he doesn't stop her now, she might start coming over here every morning. It might be for the better if he draws the line here and now. Akana's expressions clearly stiffens. Her voice makes it clear that she's upset. Like, I just told you it is. I don't even have to go out of my way to say this anyway. You don't have to worry about me. I'm not a kid anymore, you know? I'm still like, why the logic does not apply to this? Like, I'm clearly choosing differently from like the first road. Yes, I'm getting points into Akana, but last time I got points in like Aoi, I got points in Kika, and I still ended up with Akana. So how the hell, when I choose differently, I still get Akana? I don't get this. The point math is not working. Like, I literally got like 0 points in prologue in her last time. What is wrong with this? We've heard saying this much, Kyoji resort to partial desperation. Akana fixes her gaze straight forwards and shrugs. Okay. With that said, she briskly walks ahead, leaving him behind. Kyoji angrily calls after her. What? Why are you mad this time? How are you not mad? Are you listening to yourself? It sounds mad to me. When Akana turns to look at him, her expression is definitely flushed with anger. But somehow, when it's all said, they end up going to school together this morning just the same. Kyoji shrugs and goes after her. Well, I'll think that much. I don't think I need to worry about her showing up tomorrow. Okay. Sadashima save. Yeah, this is bullshit. Left without a choice, all of them return to their seats and starts walking handouts. Yuri can't quite shake off his anxiety. Wait, was the first or the second girl that disappeared so strangely? Oh yeah, okay. I'm so going to go like Akana Road. I guess like, okay, I guess like the first episode of like new game is going to get like a bunch of like new stuff about Akana, I guess. Because actually, wait, last time I did Akana, I think, here. So I'm not choosing Akana this time, right? I think last time we looked at Akana because she looked worried and I was like wondering. So let's choose Aoi. Doesn't look like she's in trouble, yeah, like, whatever. Namiko looks like she's zooming out. Okay, yeah, so last time I did Akana here. Okay, okay. She keeps rolling her mechanical pencil over. Also, can we just it's like I felt the same with Little Busters. When I finished my first road in Little Busters, and I was like doing the same. So clicking anything that is like not clicked before, right? But still going with my own like perception. I felt like my character and I am an asshole, and I feel the same here. Like Akana looks worried, and I just don't give a fuck about this. I feel so bad about that. I feel so bad about this now. Like always, the first walkthrough through the game is like the most true to your choices, because you are not limited in any way. And if you like feel like, hey, someone's like worried, yeah, you try to like console them and stuff, and like next time you play, you just choose differently and you feel like, oh god, but like she's sad, so why I'm not like trying to help her, like what stuff happened. I feel so bad. Is it just me? Let me know in the comments if you feel the same. I feel like second walkthrough and third walkthrough and stuff, maybe like third, fourth, whatever, doesn't feel that bad because you are more used to this. But like second, it's like definitely weird. For me at least. In like any game, it's like, I feel like I'm betraying my first choices. That's how I feel. I betray my choices. And myself. She keeps rolling her mechanical pencil over the table and picking it up over and over again. Is she already done with her work? Hey, you finished your assignment? When Kyoji calls out to her, Aoi looks up at him, her expression still blank. She silently shakes her head. Once he glances at her handout, his mouth drops open. It's empty. Aww. Aoi replies, looking a bit embarrassed. I mean, this happens, but why don't you try to figure it out? Well, we can help out. I remember like Akana was like already done with stuff, I think, right? Well, I guess that happens too, but somewhat fed up by this, Kyoji picks up Aoi pencil from the table and solved one of the problems on the page. See? In this case, you move Y to the right side, and that turns into plus, into minus, right? So now simplify and solve for X. Just do that for the rest of the exercises. It's not hard, just try it. Aoi starts to Kyoji hand. You can tell from her expression if she's understood the explanation or not. Namiki? Aoi starts the handout. Stares at the handout, which now has one of its exercises solved. Her lips curl into a thin smile. Am I? Me? How? Aoi doesn't answer his question. She simply looks back down the page, like she got motivated to solve it now. Kyoji feels somehow gloomy. Something gloomy fills his chest. He wants to say something, but he can't quite find the words. In the end, he simply returns to his seat with the heavy steps. Okay, now we have PE and who's like running. So last time we looked at... Did we look at Akana last time? Or at Aoi? I don't remember. I will go with Aoi because I don't remember which one I chose, and I remember her ankle or like leg was strained last day. So I wonder like why she's running like that. Like she running like she have no motivation, but I know she's hurt. So I'm kind of worried about her running. So I'll just choose this. If I already had this, I will remake this into Akana because that's the one I didn't have before. But we'll see. Is that new? Nope, I had last time her. Okay. We're so going to Akana road again. Wow, she's quick. Okay. Graceful. Okay. Oh, Akana's pretty fast. The first to cross the finish line is Akana, it seems. Her hair, which had been tied up, waves at her every step. In the second place is Kika. It looks like she's talking to Akana about something. Oh, they had like interactions together. They're closer than I thought then. Huh. Okay. And lagging behind them, at the end of the group, despite being a simple 100-meter dash, is Aoi. Akana was always a fast runner, to the point where she was a match for the boys when it came to racing. Whenever she ran, Kyoji always felt like she was watching one of those wildfire documentaries on TV. Yeah, she is. Kyoji looks up to Shinta, who showed up behind him at some point. Where did that came from? Not really. He replies curtly, despite how quickly his heart is beating. He really hopes that this surprise isn't shown on his face. See what I mean? Like, I'm getting points into Akana non-stop right now. Last time, I got like maybe 1 point into Akana at this point. How did I end up on Akana Road? How is that even possible? I don't get this game. How is that possible? Well, we're childhood friends. He has known her for a long time, long as he can remember. Old albums have pictures of them together in the uppers. That picture shows him brawling, apparently because Akana was picking on him all at the time. Thinking about it makes him feel pretty humiliated. Back then, Akana was larger than him. Yeah, pretty much. We are not her. What? That's your misunderstanding, Shinta. Shinta smirks, his expression brimming with meaning. What's your problem? If you've got something to say, just say it. Yeah, sure. Shinta, you're acting like an old man. Kyoji cocks his head, surprised. Yep, definitely. This is possible. Oh, trust me, I know that well enough already. Sadashima said himself after all. Kyoji cocks his head, surprised. Speaking of, I haven't seen Sadashima like this since then. According to his parents, Ashima is currently recovering at home. That doesn't explain why his friends aren't at school. None of them were so much as curiosity, bro. Yeah, that's a good point. Did we have this concern last time? Why are they not, like, going to school? That's weird. Shinta scuffs off. Okay, maybe. I hope they never show up at school again. Kyoji and Shinta exchange smiles. Yeah, this is just straightforward Akana Road. I don't think we can save this anymore, right? We are like locked on Akana Road right now. How does that happen? I don't get this. Last time I had like literally 0 points into Akana. How did I end on Akana Road? How choosing differently gives you the same road? How? This is just like, this is beyond me. I know we are getting Akane points, but last time I didn't get any and still got on her road, so why last time I got her road and not like someone else? Also, what was this scene? She was angry. Cling on you. Sticking to the glue. Oh yeah, everyone was like looking at us because we're like walking together. And last time we called her out to stop, I think. We didn't like want her to like let her go, I think. So this time we'll let her leave. Decided to let her leave. He never asked her to come to pick him up. Her coming over and getting mad at him against his will just won't do. Maybe childhood friends, but they're not kids anymore. Indeed, Kyoji is very embarrassed by this. I mean, Akane, she will cheer up sooner or later. Still, they headed in the same direction their way. As Akane angrily stomps ahead, Kyoji follows after her. So last time we step in. So this time we are going to watch. I should just stay out of this, right? Or do I step in and try to stop them? Shinta shakes his head with a knowing expression. Staying out of this is definitely the way to go. Indeed, Kyoji gets this distinct feeling that butting into this argument won't make things any better. But as those thoughts cross his mind, the girl's heated exchange seems to escalate. It's like they're holding two different conversations at once. Okay. Yeah, we cannot save this. This is just normal Akana Road. Okay, so everyone, I think we are going to start a new game in the next episode. I will still... Okay, let's continue. I will cut this, basically, to see if it really ends as last time, or it will not. So, yeah, I will just cut to the end and see. So we just got like a bunch of Akana stuff this time, it seems. So I will go with the notebook as should be end, yeah. Yep, that was just about ending, by the way. So yeah, we just got a bunch of stuff for Akana, so I guess that's the episode for today. So I guess this is the supplement of the other Akana choices in the early game. I still like cannot comprehend, like, I mean, I understand that I got points into Akana because I chose Akana because I don't really feel like choosing like Kika, like choices because they sounds not interesting for me. Like none of the choices I wanted to click like for like Kika basically, because I just felt like Akana and Aoi make more sense. The only like Kika choice that makes sense to me before, and it still does, is like going into the room. But yeah, I guess a bit confusing episode. But yeah, I guess we will start like this. I guess you can treat this as the supplement for like Aoi Akana Road, and next time we are going to start again. And believe it or not, I will choose the things that I did not choose last time. So we are going to see some Kika stuff. Actually, you know what? Maybe not. No, I will go with our choices. I don't feel like I really want, like, I really don't, like, I would just leave Kika for the end. Like, I will just like, until, like, we still have okay, I'm confused. I don't want to repeat choices, but at the same time, I feel like the choices for Aoi and Akana makes more sense to me than like Kika. I think I will just treat this episode as like, I don't know, like initial Akana road, and I would like replay Aoi choices. Yeah, maybe like that. Anyway, I will try to get Aoi road, I think. I don't feel like, yeah, I don't want to force myself into Kika road just because her choices are the only ones that I haven't clicked yet, basically, you know? I don't want to force myself just because her choices are the only choices that I didn't click yet. So I will choose whoever I liked more. Whoever choices I liked more. And I liked more choices for Aoi than choices for Kika. Then that's what I will go to in the next episode. So yeah, hope you liked the little supplement for Akana Road. And I will see you all in the next episode of Gore Screaming Show. So thank you everyone for being with me. Leave up a like if you like the episode, subscribe if you are not subscribed and you would like to see the next episodes, which are going to be probably Aoi road. I hope I will get to her road. And yeah, you can also become a member if you would like to support me and see the episodes earlier. Thank you everyone once again for your support, for your likes, for your comments. I'll see you all in the next episode. So from the Pocket Watch is going out.